Okay, I get this question asked a lot. How do I make my steamed rice? We're going to rinse the rice 3 times till the water comes out nice and clear. We also do a 1-to-1 ratio, 1 cup of water, 1 cup of rice, and cover and simmer on low for 20 minutes. Do not open the cap for 20 minutes. Forget about it. After the 20 minutes, turn off the flame, fluff up your rice, and then cover the rice for 10 more minutes and let the steam do the rest of the cooking. And that's it, guys. Rice always nice and perfect. Packing lunch for my husband. Tomorrow my husband's taking a torta de jamon. On one half, I'm going to spread some spicy mayo, and on this bitten half, I'm going to add some mashed avocado. Guys, my son was helping, quote unquote, and did you see how he ripped that piece of ham off my hand? But anyways, I'm gonna add everything but the kitchen sink inside his torta and then wrap it on some parchment paper. With some of Joseph's help, of course. I wrap it up and then I cut it in half and put it in a big ass container. For his fruit, I'm going to cut up some strawberries and then add a handful of nuts. I'm gonna pack everything in his lunch pad with a bag of chippies. I'm surprising him with a soda, a smoothie, and a banana. And you know we can't forget about his cafecito, even though he doesn't drink it all the time. Here is Bento snacking it up like always. He's eating romaine and some mangoes. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna leave an empanada here for the morning. Bye! Today I'm going to show you guys how I made my easy and delicious but lazy orange chicken. For this recipe, I'm using Just Bare lightly breaded chicken that I'm going to crisp up in my air fryer. In a very hot wok, I'm going to saute some onions and bell pepper in a little bit of oil, of course. Once my chicken is nice and crispy, I'm going to add that to my onions and bell peppers, give it a little mix, and use my favorite orange chicken sauce, the Panda Express one. You can find this at Winco or at Walmart. That's usually where I get mine at. Give it a little mix, and once it comes to a light simmer, your orange chicken is ready. Just add a little bit of sesame seeds on top, and there you have it, guys. This was just an easy way for me to get dinner on the table and have extra for the hubby's lunch. I'm just gonna make a steamed rice and cut up some cucumbers and some carrots, and that's it. I swear this orange chicken recipe tastes exactly like Panda Express, if not better. Hope you guys like my recipe. Bye! Let's make breakfast for my family. Today's one of those unique mornings where I get to cook breakfast for everybody in the house. Everybody's here, everybody's awake, so we're gonna hook them up with a delicious breakfast. I got my son on juice duty, and I'm going to make some potatoes, some French toast, eggs, bacon, you know, typical breakfast food. This big papa plate is going to be my husband's. I'm going to put some French toast, the sunny side up eggs, potatoes, some bacon, and some leftover pork chop. Just kidding, guys. I just got that from Friday. Anyways, and this is baby's plate. He's getting exactly the same thing Dad got, but in bite-sized pieces. And this is my teenager's plate. He's getting everything except that he doesn't like sunny side up eggs, so I made him scrambled eggs, his juice, and this one's my plate, guys. Don't let that little strip of bacon fool you guys. I had already ate half the pack while I was cooking. My 7th cup of coffee and my juice, and look who showed up in the back, guys. That's it. This was our morning. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye. Hoy les voy a enseñar la receta del pollo nachiote que hice para acompañar a mi arroz con gandules. Si quieren saber cómo hice mi arroz con gandules, la receta ya la tengo arriba. Aquí tengo un pollo entero que voy a sazonar con adobo y Chef Merito sazonador para pollo. Voy a sazonar bien mi pollo y después le voy a echar esta salsa nachiote. Les recuerdo que todo eso tiene sal, así que todo va a ser al gusto. Vamos a mixear todo bien y después voy a poner mi pollo en mi air fryer. Excepto las pechugas de pollo, porque siento que esas salen muy secas cuando las pongo en mi air fryer, así que estas las voy a cocinar con poquito aceite en una cazuela. Las voy a dorar bien por los dos lados, asegurándome que no las sobrecosa para que no me queden muy secas o ahogonas. Después de 25 minutos en el air fryer, así me quedó mi pollito. Quise hacer una receta simple pero deliciosa con mi pollo, porque la verdad aquí el platillo estrella es el arroz con gandules. Si quieren usar chuletas de puerco, camarón, lo que quieran, también lo pueden hacer, amigos. Bye! Making lunch for my kids. Today I'm going to make them a little bit of alphabet soup. I'm going to begin by toasting the alphabet soup in a little bit of oil, and don't walk away from it like I did because it will burn. And yes, guys, another busy morning, so I am going to use tomato sauce, but you can always make your own. I'm going to add about 6 to 8 cups of water. I'm not sure because I never measure. And then about 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. But you can always make your own chicken stock, guys. Now just add your veggies of choice. I'm going to use frozen. And then we're going to cover and simmer for 15 minutes on low. Lately, my baby has been super picky and refuses to eat any food. All he wants to eat is strawberries and cucumbers. But who can say no to alphabet soup? I'm hoping not him. Now I'm just going to hook up his soup in his favorite bowl with the straw, of course. I'm going to add some sour cream, queso cotija, a little bit of lemon juice, some ice to cool it off, and a rolled up tortilla. Now let's just hope he approves. Like I said, who can say no to alphabet soup? I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. Bye! Let me show you guys how I make my frijoles guisados, aka refried beans. I like to refry my beans in lots of bacon fat, but you can always use as much or as little oil fat that you want. I throw a little bit of onion and serrano to fry. Here I have some pinto beans that I cook just with onion and garlic. I scoop them into the screaming hot oil. I always add a little bit of chicken bouillon to my beans when I'm refrying them. It just gives it a better flavor. And then just mash away with your bean smasher. If you don't have one, you can always use a cup. I like to use a glass one. It's never broken on me, so I don't know. Give it a shot. And I don't like my beans super smashed, so this is how I leave them. That's it. Hope you like this recipe. Bye. Packing lunch for my husband. Tomorrow my husband's gonna take a big ass burrito. Notice how I barely even smeared beans on his burrito because then the man swears all I gave him was a bean burrito. I also added some papas and chorizo, a little bit of cheese, and some jalapenos. Roll that son of a gun and then wrap it in some parchment paper and foil. Then I stick it inside the bento. Now for his fruit, he's gonna take some cut up watermelon, but first I had to fight my son for that little piece of watermelon because all he wants to do with it is mush it. He's not gonna eat it, guys. But anyways, let's add some tahini and then put it in the container. I'm gonna cut up some strawberries to put it with some yogurt because I didn't want to put 3 strawberries back in the fridge, so I just cut them up, put them in the yogurt with a little bit of granola. We got some cherry turnovers today, and he's gonna get a slice of that, or a piece of that, I should say, and his note to let him know how much I love him. Now I'm just gonna pack everything in his lunch pile with a couple more snackies, a soda, some chippies, his fork and a spoon, and the note. And that's it, guys. His tea and a breakfast bar for the morning. Bye! Packing lunch for my husband. Tomorrow my husband's gonna take some type of shrimp sub. Today we had tacos al gobernador for dinner and I had a lot of shrimp left over, so I just turned it into a sub. Or more like a panini because I did use my panini press. Wrap it up in some parchment paper and look at this sandwich, guys. Now I'm just going to wrap it in some foil and then put it in his bento. But it's gonna get soggy. No, it's not, guys. Now for his fruit, I'm gonna cut up some mangoes into strips and then add some tahini into his little container. He's also gonna take an Elvis sandwich. It's just peanut butter and banana, but this time I'm gonna use the chunky peanut butter. And then I'm going to put it in his sandwich container. His note to let him know how much I love him. Now I'm just gonna put everything in his lunch pile with a couple more snackies, some chippies, one of my Diet Dr. Peppers, a pudding, a bar, fork and a spoon, and his note. This time he wanted coffee. Bento and Franklin got a new buddy, and there they are sleeping. And that's it, guys. A Pop-Tart here for the morning. Bye! Packing lunch for my husband. Tomorrow my husband's gonna take some burgers to work. I'm gonna add some barbecue sauce on his buns, caramelized onions, 2 hot links, his patty with some provolone cheese, and 2 jalapeno poppers. A burger with a whole lot of leftovers. Now I'm just gonna wrap it in some parchment paper and then put it in his bento box with the side of french fries. Will the french fries be crispy from here to lunch? No, but he's still gonna eat them. I'm also gonna add a side of nachos since he did ask for nachos and made me buy that big old tub of cheese, and nobody ate nachos today. So you best believe this son of a gun's gonna eat nachos for a week straight. For his fruit, he's gonna take some watermelon. You know I can't forget his note to let him know how much I love him. Now I'm just gonna pack everything in his lunch pile with the Dr. Pepper, a probiotic, a bar, some Easter candy, his note, and his utensil pouch. Some tea with lemon and honey, and here is Bento and Franklin snacking on some rose petals. And that's it, a peanut butter jelly bar for the morning. Bye!